Back for another video. Like the title said, we're going to be riding with a teenager. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't get your feelings hurt if you like Chevy or Ford. It doesn't matter. We're just here to have some fun. Let's go take a ride. I'm Brody Whitney, also known as Broman's Music on TikTok, and this is Big Blue.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, mother. Yep. You chase the road.
Is it actually blue?
It's technically shadow gray, but it looks blue enough to every police officer I've gotten a ticket from.
You got lots of tickets?
Shh. Anyway.
Okay, it don't look blue, but I'm gonna take your word for it. Because it's your truck.
We're gonna turn this down because
we don't want to get flagged.
My radio is absolutely amazing. The bass on it is incredible.
Did you do something different to it, or is it just?
It's completely stock.
Okay.
But it rattles like the mirrors and stuff when I go down the road.
All right. Cool.
But I can't hear good enough for it to matter. It's always just a little too quiet for me.
So what year is this truck?
This is a 2019. It came out the year we bought it, so yeah.
Okay. So what you're saying is you bought it new. Your dad bought it new.
And also what I'm saying is we couldn't have bought it any sooner. The second that this thing hit the market, we had to have it. Before that, we had, I think it was a 2014 Silverado.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did pretty well, but there's practically no difference other than this.
Right. Well, you got it. Got your name on there. That's kind of cool.
The only thing different with this is we have an aftermarket exhaust in it, so this thing can get loud.
Yeah. Is that something you did since you took it? Since you got it?
We had this done while Daddy had it.
The exhaust?
Yeah, because he had it and he realized it wasn't getting as much power as it should, so we took it to, we didn't take it to the dealership, we took it to a mechanic's place, and they just put a new exhaust in it.
I got you. Okay.
But you can hear it, it's rattling and stuff back there. That's not anything bad, it's just the exhaust. It sounds like it should be bad, but it's
you
not.
hear it because it's your vehicle. I don't hear anything.
Oh.
It's a very quiet cab.
That?
I mean, I hear the motor.
Yeah.
But I don't hear anything else.
Well,
it's a really nice truck. Now, I'm gonna show later what you did to the suspension, but have you noticed it riding differently since because you put a
So when we first got it was completely stock. We put 34s on there and a 3-inch lift. So there is going to be a little difference because instead of putting street tires back on it, we put mud tires.
Right.
So there's going to be a little bit of a difference because of the depth of the tire.
So I didn't realize you put a 3-inch lift on it. I mean, that's quite a bit.
Yeah. We put that on there maybe like a month before I turned 16 because Mom was like, oh, you've got to have this ready by the time he turns 16, and Dad was just procrastinating it. So
y'all got it done.
Finally got it done, yeah.
And did you rode in it before it had the lift? Have you noticed a big difference? Because a lot of people, and I hear people tell you now, I've never put a lift on a truck before, but they say, well, when you mess with the suspension, you raise it, it gets really rigid, and
it does.
You feel every bump.
The thing about it is, We didn't change anything in the back. So the
So-
shocks in the back,
Help me understand that. I don't know what you mean you
So-
changed anything in the back. You didn't lift the back?
we lifted the back. We just didn't touch anything else but that. So the shocks are like extended to their limit right now.
Ah.
Like if I go
gotcha.
up on a hill, you can hear them click.
So did you put like just springs in the back? New springs?
We didn't put no springs or nothing. We just put the blocks in there for the lift. That's all we did.
Okay. 'Cause it feels good to me. I mean, it's a
Well-
good riding truck. And it's, I mean, not that you're going to be toting a lot of people, but I mean, this is a full-size truck
Mm-hmm.
with with your saxophone and other things. You got lots of room, you know, to put it.
This is a very good family truck in my opinion, but it's also got a lot of power due to its V8 engine.
But I mean, it's a good truck. It feels like, you know, a lot of people going to look at it and say, 16-year-old driving a $50,000 vehicle.
Well-
do you get looks when you pull up in this thing?
I do actually. One day I'm showing up on a bus, and the next day people are seeing me in the student parking lot with a truck that's almost twice the size of me. So,
I mean,
and honestly, he did this for me, and I didn't ask for it. I'm very grateful for my daddy.
there you go.
I didn't ask for the new tires. He asked me, what tires do I want? Do I want it lifted? I was like, I would be okay with it just like this, and he did all this for me. I'm very grateful for him.
Well, there you go. Shout out to dads everywhere. Well, that's really cool. Your mom is driving the Bronco to school. So I lost my Bronco. And now she's driving a sports car. She gave up on the off-road stuff, and now she's driving a sports car. So
Yeah, the story behind that is her view on off-roading cars and trucks and stuff, especially if they have like a rag top, they tend to leak very, very fast. Like, literally, it took like 4 months for her Jeep to start leaking, and she had that thing since
right.
since it came out, which was when we bought it. I think it was
Yeah.
2017. But she goes to the dealership like, hey, my car's leaking on me. It's been like 4 months. And she's like, really? That's longer than most Jeeps we see come in.
It lasted longer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that thing pulled that thing pulled a tree out the ground with the parking brake on. That thing had some power to it. And you know, you look at, you know, a Jeep, you see like an off-road vehicle, but you don't really see as much power as you do when it's yanking something up with a parking brake on.
Right.
You remember whenever we pulled your boat out of the ditch? The parking brake was on.
Dude, that was it. On the parking brake was on.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The parking brake is more of a suggestion. Like, it'll still roll backwards with it on. And I don't know if that was every Jeep, but it was our Jeep.
Right. Well, do you miss it? You miss the Jeep with the top down? And
Sometimes, but the only times I really miss it is like during the summer. Like now, not now. It's cloudy and raining all the time. It's kind of sucky. Or whatever.
Yeah.
But like when it's a sunny day and we're going down the road, sometimes I just want to put the top down.
That's right. That's right. Well, do you ever see yourself getting something like that? Well, you know, this is a good commuter if you get a job, and this is a great, very reliable vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see yourself getting something different just to play with?
If I do, I'm looking to get maybe like, there's these really nice Stingrays on Facebook Marketplace that I want. Corvette Stingrays. There was this one, it was the 84 Stingray.
That would be very expensive.
It would, but there was one on there for like, it was a project car. It was like $5,000.
Oh wow.
So-
Okay. Yeah, that would be a project.
Mm-hmm. But man, would it be worth it? You know?
So doing the work on this truck, because you and your dad did all the suspension
Mhm.
work, that didn't give you the itch to do more of that kind of stuff, or you just don't care
This
for that?
truck is still having stuff done to it. This thing, the transmission needs to be like completely replaced. But that's just every Chevy vehicle. The transmission goes out. Not hating on a Chevy. I'm not hating on a
Oh,
Chevy.
we're gonna get some. I hope we get some people that comment on the.
We're either gonna get.
from
That's
what-
why Ford is better, or we're gonna get death threats from
what-
the Chevy
From
people.
what I'm hearing is, Chevy's transmission is crap, and they give out within the first few miles. So, that's basically what you were saying?
Basically, but
Yeah.
I love my Chevy. With the transmission as it is now,
Yeah.
this thing still's got some power to it.
Right. Okay.
Don't get me wrong, a Ford can be beautiful, but I'm going Chevy every time. This is why I love living on the bayou. You can just fish just about anywhere.
Yep. People are out there fishing.
Because, like, nobody cares. As long as you're out of the way of everything, you could fish wherever you want.
Yep.
This is actually where I drove to get my license.
Here?
We went through the school, and the school gave me my license because they had the driver's ed thing.
Right.
And we went, like, all the way down here. And up here where the state docks lets in, that's where he was like, hey, do you know how to do a 3-point turn? Right there. We went up to that gate, we did a 3-point turn there, we turned around, we went back. But that's why I like living in a smaller town, because it's got a story to it.
Yep.
And it's not like big cities like New York City that's got like a whole fairy tale for it. I like this one because then you could see a road sign and you'd walk up to somebody and they'd be like, I've got a story about that road sign. Everybody's
Yep.
got a story about something here.
Yeah. Yeah. Because this area, the name doesn't go with the aesthetics of it, because it's called, either Balabacher Beach or Coden Beach, depending on how far down the road that you go. But it's not really a beach. It's just a bulkhead that looks out into the Mississippi Sound.
But no, this area, right now, it's not prettiest because of all the water and stuff, but once it all dries up, it gets beautiful.
Yeah.
Whether it's blown to pieces or it's brand new, it's always got a story to it.
I like that. Doc Holiday. I like it.
I do. You know, that S10 I had, the 83,
Yeah.
it was going to be my first truck. And it was bad. It needed so much stuff done to it. And we went to go replace the exhaust headers on it. And when we did, a bolt broke off in the engine block. And Dad was so mad. That was the maddest I've ever seen him. But he was so mad that he like literally walked to his office and didn't touch it. Like I put it in the back and that was it. That was the end of the S10.
Well, you probably ended up with a better vehicle.
I would say so, because this thing can go more than 75 miles an hour.
Is that all the S10 would do, is 75?
The highest on the S10, I think, was either 80 or 100. This thing says 140,
Yeah.
which I don't believe it, but because like it doesn't like to go, but
Well, it's rolling pretty good now.
it is. The only problem is it's something you don't see if you're not expecting it, and that is putting bigger tires on your truck is going to affect your fuel mileage heavily. This thing used to get like 28 to the gallon, and now, let's see what it is now. Right now, it is, let's find it. Right now, my average is 13.
Okay. But, I mean,
Mom's Mustang gets 14.
how far are you from school, though? 'Cause you can make
Honestly,
a lot of,
10, 15 minutes.
But how many miles? Because you can make a lot of trips to school on a tank of gas.
And again, that's just something about living in a smaller town. You have names for things. I'll tell you, the first time I ever talked to somebody who wasn't from the South, and this is going to sound insane, but it was actually on the cruise that we just took. And it was this guy. He was the director for the little thing that they had for like ages like 15 to or like 16 to 18 or something, whatever.
Right.
Just so like they'd have something to do. He didn't know what hollering was. Because I said, all right, I'll holler at you. He's like, holler? This guy was from Central America, so I get it.
That might be a little bit of a language difference there.
Yeah. But then there were 2 people from Canada who were like, yeah, what's holler? And so I never thought I had to, but I had to explain what holler was. And I'm sure there's things from the north to the south
Oh yeah.
that, like,
Yeah.
if somebody said, I'd be like, what's that?
Yeah, there's slang.
But, and see, I don't even think it's slang. I think it's just,
Holler is slang.
And-
Okay. Well, that
So-
must be a generational thing because when I was growing up, we didn't.
Mhm.
Slang was just a different word for something that
Yeah.
necessarily was not defined in the dictionary. So you use
Nowadays, slang is used all around and just in a negative way. That's why I don't like calling things like holler slang, because it just seems so negative to me for a word that just means I'll talk to you later. Like,
But it also means to yell.
it does.
Seems like more and more people are moving down here. We hadn't had a storm in a while, and I'm seeing more houses and more people down here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really nice house too.
That is. But that one was built. That one has been there. I know
I mean,
because
yeah.
we were running down here with me, a buddy of mine, and my neighbor. We were running down here, and we were just hollering about. We were shooting fireworks off into the sky. They came out. They started yelling at us. They were so mad.
And this is what you were saying. This is Coden Park. This is
Yeah.
what I've always called it. Was Coden Park. I don't know what the name of it is. What's the name on the sign say? Does it say?
I don't know. It doesn't say the name of it.
This is Coden Belt Road. I don't know what the name of it is.
There's probably a sign somewhere. This is actually where I went to practice for my for driving on the road. We came down here. I learned how to park. Still can't do it that well, but that's not my fault anymore. This truck. If you've ever had a Silverado, you know how bad the turning radius is.
Man, you are really slamming Chevrolet. You pretty much hate
I'm not.
Chevrolet.
I don't hate
Their
Chevrolet. I
transmission
don't hate
sucks. They
Chevrolet. I
can't-
don't hate
their
Chevrolet.
trans-
Hate
their
Chevrolet.
trans-
Hate
their
Chevrolet.
trans-
Hate
their
Chevrolet.
trans-
But
it's just
like if-
terrible.
that's how
They're
much
a-
clearance you have to pull into a parking spot.
They're a terrible
You have
vehicle.
to pull into the parking spots behind you. They're not a terrible vehicle though. They have so many amazing qualities.
Except the transmission sucks.
Except the transmission
You can't
sucks
turn around.
and you can't turn around. Exactly. Like I had a Mustang honking their horn at me while I was trying to turn to the neighborhood, and it was just because I needed clearance to go in. I need to stop real low. This tail end, not nearly as heavy as the front end. It'll whip right around. So
Yeah, that's not good.
but I've always loved this truck. There's something about it.
So if you get I asked this question, if you get another vehicle, you said you get a toy like a Stingray
Mhm.
to work on, but another commuter, what would you buy?
If I were to get another one, it would all have to depend on where I'm at. Because like if I were to get one right now, I'd probably get. Honestly, right now, probably get a Ford.
A Ford what?
You remember that F-150 that we saw at the It was the black one.
The Black Widow edition?
Yeah,
The big one or the smaller one?
the bigger one. That one was absolutely beautiful. Maybe not have it up that high. I don't feel like
I
climbing
feel like
Mount Everest to
I
go to
feel
work
like we
in the
could
morning.
walk under that thing. Yeah.
But that thing looks like a beauty to work on. Nothing's touching anything. Like, it is beautiful.
So you'd want a jacked up truck.
Not jacked up, but like up higher than it was stock. Like this one, I like where it's at now. I don't want it any higher. I don't want it any lower.
Right.
I want it right here.
I got you.
Now don't get me wrong, I still have to climb in and out of this thing. But it's just enough for me not to mind.
All right. Well, my battery's going down. So anything else we need to add to this?
Chevy doesn't suck. It's just got some things that need to be better. Plus, this is a 2019 model. I'm sure they fixed it. If not, I need you to correct me. Because I think they might have. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything else slandering Chevy because I love Chevy.
But you want a Ford.
As a truck, I'd want a Ford.
This is a truck.
Well, yeah.
You don't want
But
this.
as I just want something that I'm not going to constantly have to work on. And the newer Fords, you don't really have to pull them apart that much.
I got you.
Like the ones 2010 to 2022, those you had to do a lot to. But now you don't really have to that much.
Right.
Especially if you're not pulling anything. If you're just going to and from like work or something,
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay. All right. So you're a Ford guy driving a Chevy. I get it.
No, hold on.
Okay.
It's like these are my words right here, and you're just tying them up, twisting them.
Just listen to what you're saying. Chevy sucks. Ford doesn't.
I didn't say
but-
Chevy sucks. I said that as of right now,
As of right now, you're driving a Chevy.
Ford's looking like a better option.
I got you. But that's in the new option, though. That's
the
brand
new option. If we're talking
That's
about like,
$60,000 truck compared to this truck.
mhm.
Well, that's not
If
fair.
we're talking like the same year,
Right.
then I'd probably go back to a Chevy.
Okay.
But
So you would take this is a 19,
mhm.
so you would take a 2019 Chevy over a 2019 Ford.
Yes.
I got you. Okay, well that clarifies it. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Well, thank you for showing me your truck and taking a ride and talking a little bit about Chevrolet 2019 Silverado.
Don't twist this.
That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, we appreciate you. Please hit the like and subscribe to support the channel. We'll keep bringing you cool cars with cool people. Till next time.
I walk with blinders on my eyes, looking for the harder side. Some folks say I lost my mind.